This particular one has to do with the Edochies and Judy Austin. If you observed, when Judy Austin went to Odumeje's church with Edochie, she was looking here and there. She was unsettled. She was sort of in a kind of panic state, as if she should take a flight. But she somehow found a way to maintain and walk as long as Edochie held her hands. She kept her head bowed, her eyes slitting right, left, and center, as if someone was going to grab her. Now, it's not as if she does not have security. She had military men. I'm talking of army now. She had soldiers well equipped around her. Odumeje's personal security. She had those people around her. So the question is this: why was she looking as if she's about to be hanged? Why? Why? Well, I'm going to take you guys there because this update is something that we've been looking at for a while. We've been talking about it for a while, but this time around, it seems Pet Edochie has been dragged. In fact, he has been brought on this matter. He has been brought on it. You know, a lot of things have happened over time, and people want to clear themselves. They want to make sure that the public is aware of their own efforts into making sure that that surname that they share with Edochies, that Edochie with Pet Edochie, Julie Edochie, that surname, they want to make sure that things are done appropriately. Relatives, we call them kinsmen. They invited Julie Edochie and Judy Austin several times to come and talk about this matter. Don't forget that when Kambili passed away, there wasn't much that was said. Only Sir Pet Edochie talked about the demise of Kambili, saying that children like this, they don't last long. You know, a lot of people wondered what that statement meant. What could that be? They don't last long. So they asked questions like, Sir Pet Edochie, you are the grandfather of this child. What do you mean? He said, children that are excellent. Excellent in what? Is it that he's the best student in the whole of that school? What excellence are you talking about? Did he win any international award for educational excellence? What are you talking about? What is this mystery? Is this boy a sickle seller? What is the condition of this boy? Why don't you guys just come out clear? People were asking. But of course, family members, particularly father, they are aware of certain mysteries. They are aware of certain mysteries, but they needed to make that mystery, they needed to demystify it. So they had invited Judy Austin. Judy Austin tried as much as possible to make sure that Julie Edochie does not respond to this invitation. They needed to cross-check. They wanted to find out. They want to know. They had to do a sit-down. But Julie Edochie never honored this. Pet Edochie was brought on this matter. He was brought on it like, as family members, we want to know, how can this boy just end this way? Just like that? Seriously? No. No. This is not acceptable. Well, Since Edochie refused to come, and they have invited him several times, and Judy Austin, she has been playing games with this invitation. She's unwilling to discuss. And even Mary, till today, she's just not clear about it. She just does not understand about this matter. Like, what happened to my son? Maybe she has her own thought. Oh, Judy Austin did it. But how did Judy Austin do it? A mysterious question. But before we proceed further, please like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, say a very big thank you to you. And to those that have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon, dollar sign in the middle of it, may God bless you. May God replenish your pockets. If you like what we do here and you want to encourage us, you can also tap on that button that says thanks. The world of mystery. The world of mystery. So the Kinsmen invited Edochie, and he had no option. He had to meet with them. They went to their own investigator. They call them DBS. For those who do not know what DBS are, you can as well call them native doctors, juju priests, and all of that. They went there and they had this instrument that gives them insight, instrument that they connect to give them the picture or to give them answers to whatever it is that they request. That's where they went. They went there. Now, don't forget that Edochie and Judy Austin have refused to accept. Edochie said, "This is my son. It's none of your business. You cannot question me. You cannot do this. You cannot do that." Now, let us be sincere. Yes, it is Edochie's son, and there is a limit to what kinsmen can do, but they are not into challenge or quarrel or fight. They just felt that this matter is very important. Very important. This issue is something that is all over the place. And till today, people are looking at the Edochies as a mysterious family, a family that you need to do your research before getting involved with them by marriage, through marriage. This sensitive matter must be discussed. They have told you, Edochie, several times, we need to investigate this matter. Come along, join us together. Let us find out who this evildoer is. That is what they even said. So as if they were even accusing you, Edochie. They just said, come, let us reason together. Let us find out who this evildoers or evildoer is. Well, since they refused, Edochie was the one that went on behalf of Edochie to go and clear the name of his son, because all that is particular about is the career of his son. He doesn't want anything to disturb it. Like, no, I don't know. It happened. That does not mean it's my son that did it. Do you know how many children have passed away? Why are you making it appear? They said, okay. So they went. They went. Now, from what we were told, the native doctor, the Dibia, could use water poured into a bowl, a calabash, a container, and he could also use a mirror, and he could also use a piece of cloth that has been worked upon, tied on the wall, that kind of rectangle or cube shape. Let's just say rectangle, tied on the wall four corners of the world. Through it, they can access, like see, like a television to see. So after what the native doctor had to do, they said, okay, do you have a picture of you, Edochie? He said yes. He brought it forward. He gave it to them. The native doctor placed it in front of this mirror. And Kambili surfaced. Kambili surfaced. And the way Kambili his facial expression was a sorrowful one, shaking his head. This prompted Edochie to ask. He said, no, 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 no. What is this? Why is this going on? What's going on here? Can you explain? The DPR said, this boy is saying daddy knows certain things and daddy is condoning certain things. Daddy is aware of certain things. That is what this meant. Like, oh, daddy, oh, daddy, oh, daddy. But why? So Edochie said, no, it's not possible. That is not possible. Well, the DBR said, I have nothing to hide and I have nothing against your son. This is consultation. And what you see is what you get. They said, let's move forward. Do you have the picture of Juju Ekwensu, Judy Austin? They said, yes. They gave the picture to the DBR. He did the same thing that he needed to do. Placed it in front of the clothes tied on the screen or on the wall. Kambili appeared. And this time around, they saw a lot more. They saw how these things happened, the journey, what she did, how she went about it, the covert operation that she did, all because she needed to take away the star of the family so that she can now name her own child Star DK, Edochie. She needed to cause pain to Mary. In fact, they saw a lot of things that it is not palatable to the ears. We don't need to expatiate on the wickedness of human beings. What they saw is a mystery. It's a mystery. Edochie said, well, that these things that he's seeing here, it's a mystery. That it's like a movie, like some of those movies that he used to be part of. And that he had never thought about is that why is it that women are like this? Don't forget that during one interview, Edochie said something. He's a wise man. He said something. He said, women, at times, women, they just do not have this understanding of embracing stepchildren or whatever. Just see how Judy Austin wants to take over Edochie's life and kick Mary out if possible. Imagine if Mary had accepted polygamy, it would have been a door opened to delete the whole family. You will just be surprised that Mary and her children will be on a trip somewhere and they will not just know how this accident will happen. And then Judy will sit, black clothes, black sunshade, pretending as if she's crying, but she's happy within herself, saying, yes, I have become the queen of this house. But God said, no, this will not happen. This will not happen. It is impossible. So Edochie saw all of these things. And he kept shaking his head, saying, my son does not have anything to do with this thing. It's quite unfortunate. I have said before that when a man goes into the bush and picks a wood infested with maggots, all sort of creeping things will come home with that person. That's heavy. That's heavy.